Hello, it's Steve Mills here. Welcome. Thank you for listening to this short video. I've spent the last 30 years helping small businesses, consultants, coaches, advisors, people in the helping industry to become more effective at sales, marketing, and business growth. I've learnt my skills from listening to and learning from the world's leading sales, marketing, and business growth experts, and I pass that information on to my clients. Today, I wanted to talk to you about one of the things that happens to me on a regular basis, and that is I get asked, which marketing should I use? Should I use LinkedIn, Facebook? Should I be doing emails? Should I be focusing on networking? What is it I should be doing? And my answer is always the same, and that is that I believe firmly that all marketing works. The problem is it doesn't work all the time. Now, one of the things to consider is the development of systems, of processes. Let me explain. But take something like LinkedIn, for example, and you say to me, does LinkedIn work? I'd say, yeah, of course it does. It's a, massive website, millions of people, probably the biggest business to business database that you could ever find in the world. Last time I looked, it was about 35 million in the UK and over 800 million worldwide. And that was probably about a year ago. So no doubt there's many, many more people joined LinkedIn since then. Now, having said that, we can do LinkedIn in many ways. You can have no real process for it. You can, basically be on LinkedIn and not really do very much and occasionally post something out. And that is what I call a system. It's a pretty bad system. It probably doesn't really work for you and doesn't bring in any business, but nonetheless, it is a system. So my advice always is work on your system, improve that system, because most marketing, while I said all marketing works, it doesn't work all the time, does it? In fact, I'm even going to say that most businesses are doing marketing that's not actually working. When I say working, I want to be really clear. I'm talking about generating leads that convert into sales. That for me is what marketing's about. Now, if I was Nike or Vodafone or, anybody else like that, you could argue that it's about brand awareness. I want to keep my brand in front of people. Well, let's leave that to the businesses that have got multi-million or billion-pound marketing budgets. And as a small business, let's focus on lead generation and lead conversion. And that's what I'm going to be talking about during my next Results Mastery live session. I'm going to be talking about the 3 systems that you need in your business that are going to make a massive difference to the effectiveness of that business. So if you'd like to come along, I'm going to put a link below this video to the next event. All you need to do is to click on that, get yourself signed up. It's online, it's free, and it's incredibly valuable to you and your business. So I look forward to seeing you there. Thanks very much for listening, and looking forward to speaking to you next time. Thank you. So, thank you for listening. And if you've enjoyed this podcast, and even more, if you've benefited from it and you'd like to know more, you'd like more of my help, and you'd like to benefit from my nearly 30 years of experience working with and learning from the leading experts in the world in the area of sales and marketing, then here's what you need to do next. You need to go to my website, which is results-mastery.com, and use the gold button to book yourself a meeting on a one-to-one basis with me. Thank you very much for listening again, and I look forward to speaking to you very, very soon. Thank you.